now we're gonna bring back an old segment that we haven't did in a long fucking time.
Yeah.
Like forever.
Since like what, like episode 6?
Since one of them earlier episodes. And this is Boom or Bust.
Great.
Yeah, Boom or Bust, where we pick our boom and we pick our bust. Now, for this particular episode, we're going to pick one boom, one bust for each conference of the NBA. So you'll have 2 on each side. So you have one boom, one bust, Eastern Conference, one boom, one bust, Western Conference. All right? You guys got it?
Yes.
So boom or bust. We're starting with the Eastern Conference. I'm going to start with you first, John. Who's your boom?
My boom is the Celtics.
Okay, and who's your bust?
The Sixers.
Bust, yeah, definitely.
Nice cop out.
Yeah, yeah.
Boom or bust, Eastern Conference.
I got Bucks Celtics conference finals.
My boom is probably gonna be Toronto. My bust, if there's ever gonna be a big bust, is gonna be the Bucks.
Oh. EQ.
My boom is Toronto, and my bust is the Heat.
Drew.
My boom is the. I want to say shit. Okay, I give it Toronto as a boom.
Okay, who's your bust?
And the bust is going to be the Celtics. I don't think they're really going far. Like they can be had in the second round. To be honest.
All right, Eddie.
So my bust is because I think like their ultimate goal is to be to the NBA final, get to the NBA final. It's not they're not going to necessarily be a bust if they get to the Eastern Conference Championship, but I think the Bucks will ultimately lose in the Eastern Conference Championship. So I don't think they'll make it to the final. So I guess in their book it would be a bust. And my boom would be the Raptors because I think that's going to be the team to beat them, and you'll see the Raptors in the final again.
And just to follow DQ, that I actually agree with DQ, my boom is the Toronto Raptors, and my bust is the Boston Celtics. I don't think Celtics will get past the second round. I think next round is where they're going to have to show and prove. They got good pieces, but I don't think they bigs ain't that real good. Like
his Kent is okay. He's just a hard inside defender based on the size.
So
you know what?
Era, you don't really need bigs in this era.
Nah, bro. The big.
That's true, but if they meet up,
I know they're important. I'm just saying in this era, you don't really need.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about who they possibly can meet up with in the next round. If they go up against either Toronto or fucking Miami or anyone else team, but they're gonna
both win. It'll be Boston and Toronto in the second round.
Toronto. And I think Toronto is gonna kill them down low. So at least to my opinion. So they will be my bust. All right, moving on.
Like raw and like you don't understand. Like he's OD nice.
And that's what I'm saying. They got Pascal, Spicy P. They got Kazar, and then they got that African nigga. I can't remember the name.
Pascal can stretch certainly can stretch Ibaka too. So
you guys Serge Ibaka.
It's way different than the Celtics game that they have no in the inside.
And all their bigs can stretch. All their bigs can stretch.
Can Serge and Pascal can shoot the three, and so can Mark if he wanted to.
So yeah, that I got Celtics going out in the next round. All right, we're gonna move over to the Western Conference. Boom or bust, Johnny. Remember, you got a boom and you got a bust. Who's your boom and bust for the West?
I feel like it's obvious. I was trying like as we was doing this, I was trying to pick a team that I feel like is gonna exceed. I'm just going with the Lakers. I was trying to really pick a team that, because obviously Lakers are expected to go to the final.
Right.
I was trying to pick a team that is probably gonna do better than expectations, but for the most part, I feel like everything that's expected is going to take place. Like the Clippers with Lakers conference finals, I feel like that's going to happen. So
you got Lakers as your boom, your bust is who?
My bust will be that's not really a bust, but my bust would be Denver. No, not
Yeah, because they'd be. I mean, if they get anywhere, that's really good for them.
Yeah, I'll say Denver, but it's like I don't really have a bust because I feel like how the West is gonna play out. You're gonna go out with it.
It's all chalk.
I mean, it's yeah, okay, all right, yeah.
That's in my opinion. I don't really have a
Right.
bust. I don't feel like I don't see. I could be wrong, but I don't see nobody getting like upset it in the first round. I feel like everybody will make it to where they're expected to. You know,
Gotcha.
like Houston beat OKC and they play LA. No one's gonna expect Houston to win. So you expect Houston. You know, they ran into that wall.
Yeah.
So that's just my opinion. I
Right.
pick Denver, but I don't really see it. I feel like everybody's gonna go out when I expect them to.
All right, Kev, boom or bust?
Yeah, so my boom, I feel like my boom is Houston. And my bust is definitely the Nuggets.
Y'all sleeping on the Nuggets. Just DQ.
My boom is the Nuggets, and my bust is the Rockets.
Right with you.
This guy.
But we'll get to it. We'll get to that.
Come on, say that again. You say your boom is what?
The Nuggets.
And his bust is the Rockets. Ed, boom.
Rockets just might be a bust.
So, I took it differently than what everybody else did. So expectations for the Lakers is a final or bust, no? So
Yeah,
win the championship final or bust, right?
That's it. Nothing else.
So because of the odds of doing that, that's my bust.
Mm-hmm.
And the expectations for the Nuggets is pretty low, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, no one's really counted. Like, they're talking about the Rockets, the Clippers, and the Lakers. No one's talking about Denver. If they get into the Western Conference Final, that's good enough for them. So, yeah, they're my boom.
Right. Drew.
My bust is going to be the Rockets, and my boom, this shit is kind of hard because I feel like Johnny, like everything is going to go where it needs to be, but can I pick the Lakers by default? Like that's hard for me. Like
That's a cop out.
I mean, yeah, it's a cop out because it's not like I kind of say like it's gonna be, but my bust is gonna be the Rockets though.
All right,
Rockets is definitely a bust.
My boom is Denver. I think they're gonna surprise and they're gonna take down one of these LA teams.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That's why I said, like, you have to take out an LA team to get to the Western Conference. If they do that, good for them. You know.
I ain't saying. I don't know.
Face the Clippers.
You don't know which team.
So if they play the Clippers, I honestly feel like they can upset the Clippers.
Let's go.
I really do. I really feel like they can upset the Clippers. I think they got enough pieces with the Joker and Murray and Porter. If Porter plays like he can play, they really have a fucking three-piece and a fucking they really can do something this year. Although they still a bunch of young guys, but they really got pieces there, and I think they can potentially upset somebody. And might upset. I ain't gonna say they're gonna win a West, but
no, but getting there is enough.
But I think they will.
Finals is definitely an achievement.
I think they will upset somebody.
Denver can go to the Western Conference Finals and get swept, and I'd still be like, yeah, very good for you guys.
Right.
You know,
and that's what I'm saying. They have all the ceiling is. There's not much at stake for them. So, and I think they have the potential to upset people. And just following Eddie, my bust is the Lakers because they have to win the chip. That's it.
Or so high, dude.
I mean, honestly, because they have them and the Clippers in like the same round. So if they go to the Western Conference Finals, like that's not real. It would be a bust to that team, but like everybody thinks the highs is the Lakers and the Clippers. So
right, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. And you can either go either way, Clippers or the Lakers. For them, they can. I have both of their as my bust because it's championship or nothing. Like they have to be there. If not, it's a bust. It's a bust if they don't even meet in the Western Conference. It's an automatic bust for whoever don't make it.
And now your boom makes sense though, because if the Nuggets take them out, the Clippers out, that shit's gonna be something. That shit will fuck the league up because they want the LA, like they want the LA West, like that's what it is. That's what's been preached and promoted since the beginning of the season. So if that shit don't happen,
basically right now, if Portland smokes the Lakers somehow, some way.
Smoke the Lakers.
No,
Somehow, some way.
if
Melo
the LA
be the
teams
ring.
lose, if the LA
It's not
teams
gonna
lose, I'm not gonna watch the playoffs. Like,
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. Because like, what will we be watching? Will we like? Because okay, so that's a good point. If one of the LA teams goes and the other one goes, and let's say it's like Denver and Boston, that'd be kind of cool.
no,
No, you don't think so? Because it's like teams with like no expectations.
no,
To win.
no.
No lie, if none of the LA teams to go, people will want Portland to go because people will want to watch
Right. Right.
Yeah. So Portland, who would come out of the East in a weird scenario? So Portland out of the West, who would come out of the East in a weird scenario?
That's not.
Austin.
Would be a good game. Portland, Boston, or Portland Raptors,
Or Miami.
or Miami. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Miami is going to
Drew,
surprise.
you'd be really happy if Miami. I'm not going to start it again. I'm not going to start it again.
I'm not listening to the one.
I'm not watching it. I'm not watching that shit though. That's gonna be some whack ass.
Miami's gonna actually. Can I change my boom to Miami, bro?
No,
Like,
you can't. It's too
No,
late.
that's
You
cool.
didn't pick your
It's too
team
late.
as always. You are a fraud fan. We're not doing it. What's next, Ev?
Miami, son.
Yeah, you never pick for your team, bro. You never ride for Miami, like ever.
Yes, I do, bro. Like, what you talking about? I said,
You better calm down.
It's actually Toronto and Miami. That's my.
Why
Eastern
can't I
Conference.
mute him?
You better calm down. Who you yelling
That's
at?
my Eastern Conference Finals.
Shut the fuck up,
I didn't even listen to that dumb shit.
You better shut up.
You better shut your mouth, boy.
Dumb shit kept
You know who you talking to? All right,
pretty you, bro.
that's Boomer Bus. We moving on, man. We going into